Oh, all right, everyone. Hold on. My video is disabled. Just a minute, please. Ahmed, someone in the technical, please enable my video. It's Shane Morand here. Enable the video. All right, everyone. Welcome to this special VIP call. I am honored and fired up. I'm sitting here in Cannes, France, and I'm attending on behalf of Aurum it's called the Ethereum. It's an Ethereum community event here, and it's a conference. And it's amazing. Aurum, your company, just hosted a private dinner with some of the industry experts last night, and very, very exciting times here ahead. And I'm just fired up about everything that's coming. I'm also fired up about what we're about to unveil. Ahmed Zen is here. He's in the background, and he's going to be joining us very shortly here after we go through a short presentation for some more announcements that I want to fasten your seatbelt. Make sure you've got your team listening in to this live presentation. You're just not going to want to miss this. So last minute here, you can go ahead and text out to your organization, your prospects, everyone you know. You want them on this call to hear what's about to be announced. And again, we're hearing more and more about announcements that are coming. I can't say anything today, but they are coming that absolutely blew my mind when I heard about what's about to happen. So I'm excited. I'm fired up. Let's where you're coming in from here, where you're calling. Start this call today, and we've got, what country do we have in the house? Go ahead. India is in the house. Australia, Slovenia. I'll go as fast as I can. Oh my God. Okay, there's no way to keep up. Switzerland, Vietnam, Nigeria, Turkey, Canada, Romania, UK, South Africa, Philippines, Colorado, Belgium, USA, Malaysia, Copenhagen, Greece, Norway, Nigeria, again, Greece, UK, Germany, Nepal in the house, Austria, Estonia. Okay, guys, that's amazing. Keep going. Just keep going. In Cannes, you know where they have the Cannes Film Festival, same building, same red carpet. And I'll tell you one thing, when people find out that I'm representing Aurum, I get treated like royalty. I don't know what you guys are doing behind the scenes, but it's amazing. Last night, I'll tell you a story about a journalist that approached me last night at our private dinner that we were co-hosting right here at the Majestic Hotel. It's a five-star hotel right across the street from where they have the Cannes Film Festival. But welcome to everybody. You're still coming in the room. South Africa, welcome to the call. Let's get started. Let's get started with this presentation. I think we've given everybody enough time, and we are almost to capacity. So if your team isn't on the live call, I'm sorry, we're almost at capacity right now. So if you start getting messages from your team, I can't get into the call, it's because we're totally to capacity. Are at capacity right now. Congratulations to everyone here calling in. So this is an official launching presentation, and I want to talk about something that I know a lot about. It happens to be one of my areas of expertise, and we're talking gold. So let's go to the next slide, and why I'm fired up. You know, just talking about Ahmed, and who is your co-founder of this, and the chief marketing officer here. I've spoken with Ahmed many times, but I've never heard him this fired up, you know, this excited about this announcement, and much more to come. So let's go to the next slide, and we'll introduce you to who's been There we go. Yeah, this is the real world assets. We're going to talk about a smarter way to grow your and protect your wealth. And of course, we're talking about gold, which is something I know quite a bit about. Back in 2008, when I launched this marketing concept and grew a company from zero to $1 billion in total combined sales within 5 years. I knew in 2008, and some of you are old enough to know what happened in 2008. There was a massive crash in the industry, and people lost their homes. People lost their jobs. People lost everything they had when that crisis happened in 2008. And what really kind of confused me and woke me up was that the people that were losing everything, they didn't get any help. You know, nobody came to their rescue when they lost their home that they had worked their whole lives for, that they had lost their jobs, that they had lost their cars, that they had lost their assets. But what really confused me is the banks that created this, they created and manufactured this crisis. They were all given money. You know, they're all given away. They were all rewarded. And I went, there's something really wrong. So I was looking for a way back in 2008, right? So this is not new to me, but I was looking for a way out of the banking system because I saw the cracks. I saw in 2008 that the financial system was cracking way back in 2008. So when you're hearing about the legacy, the old money, you know, it's not that the banking system is going to fall apart, falling apart, right? And so what we want to do, and I want to talk about gold. Let's go to the next slide. And tonight's conversation is going to be about gold. And Aurum tonight is launching an asset. This is a tier. I want everyone to understand this. If you have a pen and piece of paper, always write some stuff down and learn just a little bit more about it. You don't have to become an expert, but you want to learn why is it that gold is so important right now. You know, yes, gold can go up and gold can go down, but guess what? Gold is never going to do. Gold is never going to go to zero. Okay, now I can't promise that about much. You know, ask Argentina what their paper money has done. Ask Venezuela what happened to their paper money. Look at Turkey, what's happening to their paper money. It becomes worthless every week, every month. It becomes worth less. And gold is something that is a physical asset. It's something that you can hold in your hand. Just look at that image right there. You can hold in your hand. And again, it's how you accumulate wealth. So way back in 2008, that was one of the things that I started focusing on. But gold is really it's established. It's a tier one asset. It's a store of value. And the way I look at it, I never look at gold and I never recommend gold as an investment. You know, people can call it an investment. You can call it an investment. Always look at it as savings. You can have your money sitting in the bank doing absolutely nothing, or you can take those savings and put it into gold. Now, traditionally, there are some things with just whole gold that are difficult. Like Warren Buffett would say, you know, gold doesn't produce a yield. That's a problem. It doesn't give you anything. It's a nice asset. It will preserve your wealth, but it's not going to provide a yield, which is a problem. And the other thing about gold is you can have some in your house, which is a good idea, have some, but not too much. But if you have more than enough money that you start accumulating gold, you're going to have to store it somewhere. And that storage fee. So not only does gold traditionally, although it's a great asset to hold, it doesn't traditionally produce a yield. Problem number one. Number two, you got to pay. To have someone store your gold. Does this make sense? So it's a monthly fee, and this is one of the things that I just couldn't get over. Every month, gold went up or down, it didn't matter. I'm paying an extra fee every single month. And people that hold gold, that's kind of like a little pet peeve. The third thing is if you go to buy a physical piece of gold, listen carefully now, you got what's called the spot price. That spot price is moving by the second. It's going a little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit up, a little bit down every second of the day. That's called the spot price. And your goal is really to buy close to the spot price. When you want to buy close to that spot price. However, if you go try to buy gold traditionally, you're not only going to pay the spot price, but you're going to pay a premium. You're going to pay a premium, which means way more than spot price. And so what happens is you're holding the gold, hoping that it goes up so that you can break even. Can you see the challenges with that? But we still want to have gold, right? It's good as gold, if that makes sense. And so let's go to the next slide here and talk about what we're talking about in terms of a model that when I heard this model, I want you to just get the concept. You don't have to get into the nitty gritties, but just get the concept. The model that Aurum has come up with, in my opinion, is absolutely genius because it solves all the issue with traditionally holding gold that could be like no yield. We solve that. Storage fees solve that. And the premium, we've solved that in a very, very, very big way. And I'm excited about that. So we're going to combine ownership of gold and a yield. We're going to actually have a yield generation on top of the ownership gold. Okay, does that make sense? There's two parts, and we're going to go into the details in a little bit of specificity in a second here. But I want you to get the concept of you like all of our customers and our partners all over the world will be able to have gold ownership, and they'll also have a yield that's producing. Guess what's producing the yield? Yes, that's right. Our institutional grade AI bots are going to start trading the gold movement up and down without us. Like Brian says on the, at the beginning here, I love those videos where he says, here having a party, but guess what our agents are doing? Our AI bots are doing, working hard, creating more ROI while we sleep or while we do other things. And here's the thing, 50-50. Everybody, if you're there alone or with your friends, just say 50-50 and you'll get the concept. 50%, check this out, right? You get discounted gold up to, ready? Up to 30%. Not only are you not paying spot or even a premium on top of spot, that's not happening at Aurum. You can get up to 30% of a discount on gold. Am I the only one excited about this? And so what happens is when you come in with a deposit, whatever the deposit is, it could be as little as a couple $100 and as high as you want to go, really. But 50% of that deposit is going to go to the gold, and it's called a future. What happens is Aurum has set up an agreement and a partnership that we're going right to the mines. Why are we able to get it less than wholesale, less than spot? Why is that? Because we're dealing directly with a mine that belongs to a country, basically, and so we're getting up to a 30% discount. And so what happens is, just like the XAI bot, you're making a 1-year commitment. With gold, you're making a, all right? Very simple, similar to the XAI bot. So that's called a future. So you're basically making that commitment for 1 year, and at the end of that 12-month period, what can you give me my gold, right? Give me my gold. Or you can say, I'm going to sell it and just give me the cash. Or you can say, hey, I like this. Leave me in there. I want more. I want more of the gold. I want to accumulate more gold, or whatever you want to do. So there's the 50% on the gold. And on the other side, what we've got is your 24/7 AI agents are going, not only analyzing in real time the gold market, what's happening in the gold market second to second, but it's going in and making the buys or making the sell at the right time without emotion, without being, it just goes in and does this as an AI agent better than any human can do. And that's why it's consistently, in the last 4 months, is producing anywhere from 7 to 10% yield. All right. So now you've got the best of every single world when it comes time to gold. You've got your gold asset, you're buying it at a discount, and you've got the yield that starts to accumulate in your account. Do this. How is this even possible? Again, discounted futures, because we're going directly to mine. We're dealing directly to the mine, and thanks to the geniuses behind this Aurum foundation, it's amazing what they have been able to structure on your behalf for all of our customers and all of our partners all over the world. I mean, like I said, I have some knowledge in the gold industry, and when I saw the plan, it just blew my mind, because I said, you've just solved all the problems associated with ownership. And so Again, at the end of the contract year, so at the end of the year, what you can do is you have many choices, which means you can redeem. Redeem means you can cash in for the physical, right? Okay, the physical gold is held in Dubai. You can say, give me my gold, or you can receive tokenized gold on the Aurum ecosystem, and you can sell it into the market for USDT or for bit. You can, for whatever you want. You can exchange the gold for a Bitcoin, or you might want to exchange it for Ethereum, or you could do whatever you want. You are in control, but you've got that gold ownership at the same time. And so let's go to the next slide here, and I'll detail the rest of how this works. I hope that you're fired up about what's going on here, and that you and your family and people that you know and your network can now position themselves perfectly in the gold market. I was talking to a journalist last night. I'll never forget this conversation. We're at a dinner, and all of a sudden the team came up and they said, "Hey, Shane, there's a journalist that wants to interview you." And so I was excited because I knew this was coming, and I started talking about gold and the genius behind the Aurum ecosystem. Now, what he asked me was, he said, "Shane, what about ETFs?" And you may or may not know what an ETF is. It's an electronically traded fund. And I said, you know what, there's millions of people that are holding these ETFs, but I explained to the journalist, if you have an ETF, you don't hold anything. Good luck if you have an ETF, say, give me my gold. There is no gold. It's all you're doing is trading the price of gold. All right, you don't have any physical ownership to that gold. So on the other side, so you've got the gold, you understand the gold part. And on the 50% on the other side, of course, we're going to be having the XAI, not the XAI, but the AI-driven yield execution happening. And that is XAUT, all right, and USDC, that pair. It's gold versus the USDC. And as it goes up and down, the AI is going to be monitoring those markets 24/7 and executing, not only analyzing what's happening in the market, but it executes. When it sees an opportunity, whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter. It's going to execute on your behalf. I mean, this is really, really exciting. And so all the strategy, all the testing has been done. We're really, really excited about this other 50%. So now that you got your gold, and now we've got a way to produce a yield with 50% of your deposit. All right? 50-50. If you can remember 50-50, and if you can remember physical gold, it's a future, right, that we have access to this gold 1 year down the road. And the other side is what is generating a yield. It's not going to be gold. Gold does not generate a yield. This is very, very important. If someone is just holding gold, that's wonderful. It could go up, it could go down, but it's not generating a yield. Aurum has solved that problem, and I don't know of any other ecosystem anywhere in the world that has solved this problem. And I believe that I think we're so far ahead of the market. Again, I'm here amongst experts in the industry, and they're blown away with what's happening here with Aurum and what the ecosystem. Again, what I always like to say is, yes, the XAI bot is exciting. It's the foundation. It's where the institutional grade bot started. But Aurum is more than just than the XAI bot. It's much, much more. And here comes the gold RWA packages. Very familiar. If you're familiar with the XAI bot, it's very, very familiar. You can start off with $100 deposit. Imagine that, $100. So who can be involved with gold? Gold's trading at $4,600, whatever it is now. It's going up and down. But who has that kind of money to buy 1 ounce? Not very many people can have it. But what if they had 100 USDT? If they had 100 USDT, they can get involved, and it's a 50-50. And then as you go up the scale, just like the XAI bot. So if you're familiar with the XAI bot, you're 99% of the way there. You'll understand this. And so again, with 300, 50-50, but look at the percentages that they're expecting. And these are estimates, all right? So it gives you a good guideline. As you go up to $600, it's a 300, and then you're getting a 67.8% here. If you move up to the $1,000 area, 69.9. So every increase in your personal deposit, it's your personal choice, what you put in. Nobody's going to sell or convince you that you need to have this or that. It's your decisions. These are, you do your research and say, how much should I have in gold? But I'll tell you what, the world is ready. The world is ready right now. We could not have been launching this program at a better time in history than right here and right now, and it's just it's amazing. So these packages, again, it go up to right here $25,000, which would be $12,500 into the yield generation, and $12,500 into the accumulation of that future, which 1 year down the road can be tokenized into digital physical gold, or you can redeem it. All right, so an example here, let's say someone says, okay, I have $1,000 to deposit in gold. What does it look like? 500 again goes into the gold. Oh, I forgot. It's not the gold futures. It's discounted gold futures. I mean, this is amazing. To get spot price, I get excited. If I can buy gold at close to spot price, as close to spot price as possible, I get fired up. But we're talking discounted gold futures, which means you're saving right off the bat, which means that you're definitely going to be in profit unless gold crashes like crazy, but it doesn't matter. Over time, gold is not going to zero. It's going to continue to rise as we go. And on the other side of this $1,000 deposit, let's say you've got the AI-driven yield execution that happens, and again, we're looking at this level between 7 and 10% monthly, and based on your deposit, it says right here that you've got 70% to you of the returns, the daily returns, 70% to the customer or to the partner, and 30% stays with the company. That's just at that $1,000 or at that particular level. So again, what's beautiful about this, it's a balanced strategy. It combines both the active yield generation as long as long-term discounted gold. I mean, this is amazing. All right. Let's go to the next slide. This is amazing. I don't know. I hope you can feel my enthusiasm coming through the screen and how excited I am, because I understand this market. And some of you, don't worry. You don't have to master the gold. You don't have to become an expert. You just have to have a sense. Does this sound pretty good, or does this sound like it's not going to work, right? This is amazing because of all the problems. So as a result of the RWA gold structure, this is what we receive. Again, the gold-backed capital foundation, you get 50% there that's allocated. We've gone over this, a structured monthly income, all right? You've got a yield coming to you every single month. Again, I can't stress enough how excited I am about discounted gold access. All right, just tell someone, hey, we've got some gold on discount. Who wants to buy it, right? Who wants to get involved? That is it. That's all you need to do. So you've got both the income yield and you've got this gold accumulation strategy, and that is real wealth. When you can accumulate a physical asset like gold, one of the most precious physical assets on the planet, that's a good day, all right? And when you can combine that with, like I said, the yield. So for the, for your own knowledge, just make sure you understand that what we're doing here is there's two components. It's a 50-50, easy to remember, easy to explain, and just remember that 50% is a future discounted gold, and the 50% is similar to the XAI bot, except it's trading gold. All USDT versus gold, it's trading the ups. So if gold goes up or down, we don't care, because the bot is sitting there. This institutional grade bot is sitting there doing just fine. And so so here we go. I think right now I'm going to hand this call over. There he is, the man. Hey, listen, Ahmed, I got to tell you something. I know you got something that's going to blow people out of the water. I'm fired up, but I heard you yesterday. We spoke, and I've never heard you so excited about a project. And I know what you're about to announce, but they don't know what you're about to announce. What do you think on a scale from 1 to 10? What do you think? Where are we?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
100. From 1 to 10 is 100. I'm just gonna say something. First of all, amazingly how every time I listen to your call, and I just want to go back to be a student. You are a great master, educator, inspiring to the community. Thank you very much for being part of this success elevating happening here in Aurum. Come on, listen. See, Shan, it is It's a fact. This is the fact. This is what we call it a fact. I've been in a call today and I asked someone, please, can you tell me any company name that have done at least 20% of what was Aurum doing since the last 10 years? None. So what everyone need to understand, this is not a typical MLM trading company. Thank God we have thousands of people here. This is a whole ecosystem, a great company with a different solution. FinTech, financial and technology, both are serving the humanity. And with all the people, knowledge, understanding, risk assessment, this is becoming the greatest opportunity ever. And today, you don't know, Shane, how happy I am, because this what I was saying back when the company started. I mean, like I was saying, guys, we will have this, we'll have that, we'll have the RWA, we will have that and so on. So before I start with the idea, okay, first of all, the room is totally full. People is waiting someone to get out to get in. I love it's a chair game, musical chair game, which is I like. And this is maybe kind of a polite lesson to understand the time is matter, to be on time. Okay. What will be the next ROI? Wait, Marcel. Okay. So now we are starting the RWA. And without going further, until I tell you this, it's not going to be stopped at the 25K package. It's going to be increased. I just get the text from the tech team. But they are preparing the calculation, the math, and everything. So people can go beyond 25K. The second thing is, I want you to be sitting on fire within maximum 48 hours. You will get the notification on the Telegram that the product is ready, logged into your back office, log in, start getting the best out of this amazing product. And why you need to be doing this? Because what I'm going to share with you next. Okay, but before I'll go there, okay, so this is just the beginning when it comes to RWA. But I would really love to take a moment, okay, to tell you how grateful and appreciating whatever product we start with. So if you guys really appreciate the EXAI, the flagship product, when there was nothing, if you really appreciate the EX Pro, the Zeus, the card, okay, you can just show love here in the chat, okay? Just if you really appreciate whatever we had as a product, yeah, go crazy. You need, yeah, exactly. That's level of excitement I want to see. Okay. So let's appreciate what we had and what we are going to have. Okay. So beside the gold RWA, we're going to have the piece of real estate. Somewhere exciting, some place as very exciting. And I believe, Shane, listen to me. I will remind you of this. When we will launch the real estate RWA, it will be sold the same day. I'm going to challenge you. Okay? It will be sold at the same day. This is the second one. The third one, something I wish that I can speak about it, but I can't. It is a mind-blowing, a total whole new technology brought to your hand. One of the most excited product you will see. And this one, it's going to be a game-changing. By all means. Okay? Of course, add to that, running your API bot on Aurum Exchange, doing the staking, having the Aurum flow. A lot of people doesn't know that Aurum had raised the fund, higher fund for the Aurum flow to be developed at the highest level, even than what it is. That's what Aurum, they never settle down for the good. It's always to be great. Okay? And the idea of having something special, which I want to announce before I jump to the exciting thing we are all awaiting for. There is a big surprise when it comes to some market we've been struggling with by having some kind of a very complicated, when I said complicated, by the positive mean, complicated financial process kind of a form where it will allow the world to expand somewhere big. Most important, this kind of a form of how the business can go in the future. And in the top of that, I want you to expect a very, very, very big player joining the corporate team. Aurum is not a one-man show. Aurum, it's a teamwork. So there are few. I know what we have is great. Look at Chen. Look at everyone. But the company is growing wider and bigger and supposed to be represented the right way. So expect way, way more people are joining the corporate team with more added value in different sectors, either in finance, either in marketing, either in development, either in technical, because this project requires the most top best people when it comes to build this project. Okay, so if you are ready to your next surprise, and if you are excited about what I say, everyone write in the chat, we love you, Shane. Okay, give some love to the guy. He's in France now.
Hey, hey, well, while we're doing that, Ahmed, I got to
Look,
tell you,
look,
when I'm talking to some people here, experts in the industry, I'm telling about Aurum, and you know what they're saying? Oh, where's the white paper? When is this coming out? I said, no, white paper. It's here right now. It's live. 170,000 customers are active. I mean, this is amazing. And that's when they stop in the track, because a lot of these projects, they're nothing more than a white paper and a dream of something in the future. What Aurum has done, they're here live, and it's very exciting times. And the best is
yeah,
yet to come, man.
that's what I start saying is the fact. Don't give me illusions. Don't tell me, don't talk too much, okay? It's a fact. Look at the fact. Facts is the most powerful thing, I believe, in my eyes. When I see things is happening, developing, then this is something beyond. Okay, so due to the event of launching our gold ROI product, and by the way, this is one of its a kind. This is, by the way, you need to look in the market to understand why this product is very special. It's not because only RWA, no. Even when it comes to RWA, it is something great. Given the opportunity to earn from yield, bot trading in gold, having the gold deal, getting it by 12 months when the contract is finished. Like Shane has already says, when you are an ETF, you are not holding gold. You are holding, I don't know what to say, okay? Okay, so something else. So this is what makes this product very powerful. So based on that, okay, the company and I and my team and Shane, we suggested something to happen due the launching of gold, which a promotional gold. A promotional gold promotional, let's say it like this. Something really excite and give, okay, and even more, okay, to people to start, okay? So I believe everyone is ready. Let me share my screen, okay? Here it is, okay? Okay, so one second. It was a big surprise to the computer itself. Okay. Now we have it. So first of all, ladies and gentlemen, Aurum Gold Raffle. Aurum Gold Raffle. Aurum introduced a large-scale raffle campaign alongside with the launching with the gold ROI products. The campaign runs from today, or from the moment you will be able to participate and buy this product, okay, from April 18. Yes, guys. 1 second. Runs from today or tomorrow, whenever the product is ready, until 18th of April. Okay, so any participation you do into the gold product by $1,000, it gives you one raffle ticket. And this raffle ticket, it will get you into a draw where you will be having the chance to win a great prizes. I'm gonna start from the lower to the higher, down left the screen. There is a 5 winner, they will win the 0.1 ounce of a gold, which worth $200 USDT. Okay, $200 USDT. The second prize from down is there will be a one winner, okay, for a gold edition iPhone luxury gold plated iPhone. Okay, so this is also a one winner. There is also will be a winner for 1 ounce of gold, which equivalent to 2000 USDT. And one of the nice actually prizes, someone will be having the chance to visit and experience the exclusive trip to the Sierra Leone mines region. You will go and see where is the crazy, most expensive, valuable, richest asset are made or being taken out. Okay, to understand the level of or the scale of the partnership of Aurum have done. And one winner, he will get something called gold package, okay, which it's equivalent to $25,000. Okay, and the mega super duper winner, the top and the best one is the one who is gonna win a 10 ounce of gold. This guy is gonna be, you know, Shane, this guy is really lucky. Okay, this guy is really lucky. Okay, so I believe the one who will win, a 10 ounce of gold, which equivalent to $50,000. And this is only because you decided to be part of the real world asset using Aurum platform to help you earn real gold and get yield from the all gold traffic transaction happening all over the world. That's it? No. Okay, Shane, let's agree in one thing. Tonight, everyone is a winner. Let's say it like this. Everyone is a winner. Okay? Despite the promo and the raffle, which is crazily amazing, because I believe everyone is excited to be part of this product and get benefit of, there is a guaranteed prices, okay? It will be counted based on the direct sales volume you made into your network. Only the people who join directly through you. The funny part, your existing people, they would love to join this product. This is what I got from the team. They said, Ahmad, you're making a price for direct sales. But like now it's like everyone, okay, wants to try the new product. So it's easy for people to get the price. I say, this is what I want. I want everyone to be a winner. Okay. So if you manage to make a $5,000 sales in your first line, you will get, okay, a gold $500 gold package. It will be activated in your back office. So you are already getting part, you've been in the product already. Even if you have bought it, you will get the 500 more to start to work for you. So at the end of a 12-month, like Shane says, you can get the gold. And anyway, you will be having a trading of a 12-month or you get it by token. But if you made a $15,000 sales in your first line, you will get a 3 gram of a gold bar, which equivalent to $450. Okay, and if you made it to $30,000, okay, you will receive, okay, a $3,000, okay, of a gold package. It will be activated in your back office, so you can enjoy this amazing product. Okay, you know what? I feel like everyone is not excited enough because I'm gonna share the crazy stuff. Okay. Show me some excitement, guys. Leave the questions till the end. There are more coming, okay? Exactly. They are not writing, we love Shane anymore. We love gold.
Yeah. Gold is good. Gold is good.
No. It makes sense, okay? Fine. Okay, we are getting now to the higher tier, to those guys who are successfully working and making sales beyond expectation, okay? So if you made it to sell a $50,000, you will get a gold Aurum branded iPhone. So you get the iPhone branded with gold, okay, at your hand. And if you made it to $75,000 sales volume in your first line, you will get the gold mine experience in Sierra Leone for 2. So you will be qualifying to a visit. You know, okay, you can ask Shane how company treat people. You will be treated at the highest level, taken there to the gold mine, having the tour. You know this what it reminds me, Shane? With those tour for winery. But this is for gold. You are getting into where it is made. Okay. And the big bosses who's making 150K, which is, I know, easy for a lot of you guys, especially those who are attending Shane Call to become in zone 1, to become one of the master of the plan of the game, playing the 90 days long game with Shane. Guys, this is 150K is a peanuts for you, I know. So you will get the 1 ounce of a gold bar, which equal to $2,000, and you will get the gold mine experience too. So not getting the whole experience, but of course, getting back home with a gold bar or a $2,000 equivalent too. Okay? So increase your volume and unlock your rewards. So anyway, you are winning, okay? Because I believe, okay, now you will be winning anyway. So imagine when you are sitting down talking to your people, tell him, you know, by joining with $1,000 today, you are getting the chance to win all these crazy prizes. And always those pessimistic will tell you, how can you guarantee I will win? Then I will always say my best, okay? How you will guarantee that you are not going to win? Who say it? It's always 50-50 game. I always like to take the full half of the cup. Being positive, that's something that I like. And I believe anyone who already joined, okay, he still got the chance to work. You know that debate happened always between Messi and Ronaldo? Messi, people believe he's a lucky, he's being gifted by God. And Ronaldo, he'd been working very hard to compete when Messi was at his prime. In this opportunity, I just show you now, it's giving the chance for both. If you are lucky, that's amazing. Then you're going to win in the raffle. But if you're not lucky as Messi, you'll work your heart off, okay, like Ronaldo, and get the prize by your hand. Like, hey guys, I'm winning anyway, and this is my prize. Okay, then what I'm gonna do, calling, presenting, closing, follow up, signing, duplicating, and duplicating. This is how you grow this business. You can ask this great gentleman. I really want to hear from you, Shane, after you see this promo. What do you think?
Well, here's what I think. I was just thinking about what, as you were talking there, I'm thinking about my own journey, and I'll never forget my first conversation with you and Brian. I said, gentlemen, I said, Aurum, it actually means gold. And you said, yes, it means gold. That's what it means. Everyone, listen carefully. Aurum means gold. That's what Aurum means. And I said, where's the gold? I remember saying, where's the gold, Ahmed? You said, it's coming. You know what I mean? It was coming. And it's like, and then the other day I was on a call with you and the first thing you said is, we're not a trading company, we're AI finance. Now people are going to think, oh, is Aurum a gold company? Well, no, it's still AI finance. Sorry. Are we a Visa company? Well, we're AI finance. Is an exchange? Is Aurum an exchange? No, we're AI finance. And so we've got all of these categories that are going to start to make sense to the people out there. And our mission is really to simplify this, Ahmed, so easy and simple for the average everyday person. Yes, we've got some big investors now attracted to Aurum because of the incredible results that are being produced. But we also have the everyday person that says, geez, I want to get involved with this. I want a position now for my family's future. And we are just honored. I mean, when I saw the barrier to entry is 100 USDT, I said, this is genius. I wish, Ahmed, I could say I came up with the comp plan. I wish I could say that, but I can't because it was here, the geniuses that put that together. I said, my God, to allow everyday people to come in and get started with as little as $100, that to me is the genius. If we would have started at 5,000 or 10,000 or you need 100,000 just to get started, many of the people in this room wouldn't be here and we would have lost the opportunity there. So I'm excited. Oh, by the way, this is just the beginning. There's more coming that I know, Ahmed, you're not saying, I can't say, or I'll get shot, I think, if I tell people what's going on. But as you can tell, like I said, I'm here in Cannes, been speaking to some very influential people in this space. And Ahmed, by the way, I was just in a coincidental conversation today, and then something kind of came up. And it blew my mind. I said, are you kidding me? Are you really serious? I know it's going to be announced in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, something is going to be announced that is going to, I think, shock the industry. And it involves, let me give you a clue, Aurum. It includes your company, Aurum. So I'm excited to be here.
Crazy. I'm going to take a couple of questions before I want you to help me by the last part. Okay, guys, listen. It will be available, okay? Okay, it will be available in the back office at maximum within 48 hours. We will notify you in the Telegram. Yes, the sales of gold will be counted into your rank, into your comp plan. Okay, this is one thing. And there is one question that grabbed my attention. Of course, when the contract is finished in 12 months, you can collect the gold only from Dubai. Okay, otherwise you take it tokenized like Shane says, okay, where you can redeem it, you sell it, do whatever you want. Yes, starting $100, okay. Anyway, guys, there will be FAQ. It will not like, guys, any product we launch, it comes with an FAQ, so you will be, and even Shane in his next call, hopefully on Monday, we will be prepared with a few questions, so he will be able to help, okay, with your questions. Okay, anyway, as we always do, materials keep coming through the social media, so keep please following until all it's ready and done. Okay, yes, the full amount, big ball. Someone is asking if one put $1,000, was the full amount will be counted in the rank? Yes, not the full amount. It's as usual the comp plan. We count on the rank 40%, which we call it career turnover. But guys, the amount the person under you or the person in your network will put either a 1,000, 20,000 package, 25,000 package, whatever, this will go the same way it is counted for the EXAI. Exactly the same, okay? Nothing changed, okay? Will top-ups exist in gold RWA? This question will be answered by the FAQ. Okay. Last but not least, because you're gonna be there, Shane. Okay.
I'm here.
There, only 12 people confirmed their attendance. Okay, so we are talking about the official hotel of the Paris Blockchain Week 2026. You can speak a little bit based on your knowledge about this. How great this event.
Well, for everyone's knowledge, the Paris Blockchain Week is the biggest blockchain event in Europe for the year. So I'm very, very proud again that and fired up that Aurum will be represented at Blockchain Week in Paris. We have a booth. We'll be there. And I know some of the leaders are flying in, going to be excited to meet up with you guys before we head off to the Maldives to meet with the top. I guess there's about 150 there. But I mean, everyone's talking about Paris Blockchain Week, and guess what? Some of the names, by the way, Ahmed, I'm here at this event, and I'm saying, hey, you're going to be at Blockchain Week, and oh no, we can't. We didn't get in this year. They couldn't get in this year. I said, well, we're there. Don't worry. Well, you know, so it's very, very exciting to know that Aurum is presented at the Paris Blockchain Week. It just adds to more and more and more credibility. You know, and I'm excited to see everyone. It's only 2 weeks from now, so I'm excited to meet some of the leaders that are flying in, and we're gonna have a lot of fun and a lot of contacts, a lot of industry experts. It's a beautiful situation that Aurum has presented to the partners.
I wanna confirm something before we close this call, guys. The Paris blockchain event is gonna be between 15 and 16. I saw just now the team sent me that's only few people confirm. Let me tell you something, okay? Those kind of event, when you look at it, Singapore token 2049, Dubai token 2049, unfortunately didn't happen. Consensus Hong Kong, every single event, you need to understand, Aurum is paying a fortune, okay, to make sure that you guys are represented there officially, okay? Then someone will ask the simple questions. This is what kind of a value will add to me. You remember when I told you, to be great in this industry, you need to have a story and you need to be a promoter. Those kind of an event, it allows you to promote yourself, your community, your team. For me, back in a time, I will trade anything to be standing next to Shane, holding my phone, and he is talking to me in front of my community. Okay, so this kind of opportunity you lose. And let me tell you something, the greatest leader I have built in my network all through all this year, I've done it through event. And don't forget the effect of the images you take, the footage and the video. You think it's normal, no? When people look at you, oh my God, this guy went to Paris blockchain with his company. Oh my God, he's here. This is an indirect sales, an indirect significant fact that this guy is becoming successful. And people like to be with the successful people because they feel safe. So all these kind of event, we are helping you to deliver the image, to deliver the feeling, to deliver the confidence. So don't miss it, okay? And if you are already qualified to Maldives and you are worried not to catch Maldives, just for you guys, I made the main day in 19. Usually we do it the second day. I just say, you know what? Let the people in Paris have fun, take their time, no rush in the airport, no need to go crazy. They will come to Maldives. We make the main event day in 19. And if we feel it's a necessary, we will take the whole island for one more day. These are crazy number of money, guys. You really don't understand. So for me, I really appreciate if you're not coming, at least bunch of your team is coming. But if you're not coming, at least don't come alone. I always say it, when you come, don't come alone. Come with the maximum number of people you have. I wish to see every one of you in every event. And I can't, you know, I wish I can tell you what's going to happen in the coming months.
Yeah.
It's something super crazy, okay? So you what, Shane, better we need to end this call.
No, we have one more. We have one more announcement. One more. Want to do one more? Yeah. There's one more slide.
No.
Okay.
No, not today.
Okay. I thought we had one more, but it's we'll do it another time. But there's so much going on, Ahmed. I don't know how you're keeping up.
For today, this is enough.
Okay.
Today, this is enough, okay? Let's keep something for tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, hey, don't reach out to me. I can't tell. Ahmed just said no, so do not call me. Don't email me. Don't WhatsApp me. Don't Telegram me. I can't say a word, okay, until we get the green light.
I just want to say at the end, I appreciate everyone have text us on the chat. There are many questions. Please, you can drop it at the support AI bot, the new one we have launched. Anyway, it will help us to organize more expanded FAQ. And we will have it for sure, either me or Shane, we will present it at our call. And of course, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to take all your questions. This is not an QA call. It's a launching special call. And I was honored and pleasure to have my brother and my team member Shem Morand at this call, our network development director. I'm gonna open the chat just for you to end this call and to show love. I tell you, love you so much, guys. Please stay safe, stay healthy. Most important, stay consistent until you achieve your dreams. Thank you, guys.
Good night.